Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a show match between Sir Liam here in the blue collar, who is playing as the one and only Johnny. He's facing off today against his opponent on the other side, Showdown, playing as Anders. But that is not it. That is not everything at all. You guys know Sean V from his collaborations with Ed on YouTube, I would hope. But it goes further than that. He's not alone. He's got help. I've been told Carson Cameras is on a call with him right now. This is how we're making this interesting. Liam has his work cut out for him. He's by far the favorite player in a normal 1v1 situation, but this is not a normal 1v1. He's going generator first. Generator second, considering that he's picked up the power super quickly here. And Sean has gone for a generator third as far as I can tell. A little bit of contest over the power up here, but Sean didn't stick around with the Jackrabbit. He's more interested in picking up further resources. But that leaves Liam with more power, so a little bit of an early game gain has already been accomplished, and we're getting more gifted subs here. Crew 6, thank you so much. Armory coming in for Shanagan. That is pretty standard for an Anders player, of course. You want to get at that hero, you want to produce value over time. Everything makes perfect sense here for Shanagan. He's going for the barracks as well. Really looking to control that early game, but Liam not slouching either. Getting out the Sergeant Johnson, and recently in the meta, there's been a huge shift where people have been re-evaluating the power of Johnson overall, especially with that level 2 bunker. Oh man, if you do not go for the level 2 bunker, you don't know what you're missing out on, ladies and gentlemen. It's got a shield, it's powerful, it's cheap, it comes back fast. You just litter the field with that bunker, and there is so much value that you can gain from that, especially in a UNSC mirror, especially in tier 1. Now, it's not without its weaknesses, of course. Shanagan could be making triple turrets, and those will be Anders turrets to face, which have shields of their own, so definitely not something that you'd want to deal with. Anyways, Hellbringers for now are the name of the game, and Hellbringers plus Spartan should be very capable of facing off this kind of business. Liam's got quite a few things coming across the map too. There's the Johnny. Upgrade pending. I suppose momentarily he'll click it. Now, where generator? There's further gift subs in the chat happening as this turret's getting peppered a little bit. For Matzio, thank you so much for the gift sub. And also huge shout out to our website subscribers. We have updated all of our website perks, so you now get to vote on what happens with our next upcoming leagues. I'm also very happy to confirm that we will indeed do the multi-tiered leagues with an amateur league, with a rising star league, and with a pro league. News are still pending, and we're gonna drop a trailer for it, so keep your eyes peeled. It's happening. That turret is not happening, however, and the second generator, certainly an ambitious play against Johnson, would not recommend. You really want turret up first, and then we can talk about luxuries like this. Keeping the Spartan near home would have been nice as well, but in fact it is Liam that will take over the power node. Currently chilling in the garrison, and as this Johnson pops out and loses some of its shields, he can always just jump into the bunker later, and soon we're gonna be on third point, which means bunker level 2 coming in, I suppose. Maybe he won't do that, but I would highly recommend to do it. I like the healing beacon. And this no health Jackrabbit. Oh my god, it's producing so much value. Not only has it been solely responsible for killing a Hellbringer, but it also kept that Spartan weak for the Johnson to chase. It was beautiful. And Liam certainly takes a lead by killing that hero. The anti-infantry turret gonna be a huge annoyance, but all you gotta do is pop down yet another garrison. The bunker, I mean. Question in the chat, who is coaching Sean? It is... I'm told it is Cars, but it's a mystery. Is it really, or was it a joke? We will never know. However, he's getting some pretty good advice. Stunning the hero with the drop charge. Oh my god. Okay, this Johnson is going to maintain his value. I'm certain of this. Look at that. Hellbringer after Hellbringer going down. This bunker has already paid for itself. The Johnson has most certainly paid for himself. And this guy can just keep running. Slightly turn around at every corner. And another Hellbringer. And Marine is dead. My goodness. Alright, Liam's had enough. He's destroyed the generator. Out of here is the name of the operation. He's expanding. He's able to go tier 2 and he's clicking it up right now. Off of a double generator. Armory's coming back as once he hits tier 2 he wants to upgrade the Johnny, who has just healed himself with the beacon. It will come back quickly enough, so by the time he reaches the base it's like you pop down the bunker. By the time the bunker gets hurt, your ability is ready to go. Hell, he could even heal up this one. That's the crazy part. And Sean just spent another 500 supplies on this additional generator. Okay, this isn't gonna happen, I guess. No worries. Okay, some rumors in the chat happening right now that it's in fact not Cars, but Defender who is advising Sean, which he also mentioned that in the Discord, so it's entirely possible. But it wasn't like a confirmation or anything, so who knows, who knows. No level 2 bunker? Huh? Huh? Okay. I'll trust Liam. Might be a mistake. Well, you can't wiggle your Spartan out of this. Sean is on his next point. Yeah, anything beam-like you can't dodge. It has to be an unguided projectile. Beacon's gonna fight this for a moment. Oh my god. He just kept this going. That's bonkers, man. It's tier 2 Johnny now. The Marines are slowly hurting the mini base. Liam's getting further and further ahead. Now adding in Mantis. Generally speaking, a good choice. Also, generators are coming in, but the third generator might be just a little bit ambitious, you know? Ed confirms that Defender is quite offensive when it comes to advice giving. So it might be a bit of a yelling contest in their voice chat, you'll never know. We've got the third base coming up for Liam. He's certainly very confident in his ability to continue this game. But if Shanagon successfully saves up for a Retriever Sentinel and hurts that triple generator back at the home base, I mean, that could be absolutely devastating. We're gonna see how this goes. Garage is out. There's gonna be a triple garage, so that's gonna be making it hard to actually afford that Sentinel. Meaning that Shanagon will be probably making a whole lot of vehicles before he even ever considers the Sentinel. Liam's floating at a pretty good amount of resources. He'll be able to make more Mantis, he'll be able to add in a handful of Wolverines. Until you're at 10 minutes, you don't really care about this too much. So it can be just pure Mantis. Make like 8 to 10 Mantis and then start adding your Wolverines. I think that's a fairly good number. With the triple generator, he can always also afford the population upgrade, so that should be no problem. Really nice reset micro on the Spartan to get rid of this bunker at least. So that's nice, but Johnny is back. He's got more health than the Spartan. And he's gonna have bunker support too. To clarify for the chat and viewers, Why is Sean so far behind? He's lost his generator, which means 800 resources down the drain, and then he had to rebuild it. That is 1600 resources. Liam can buy 2 bases for that. Spartan died as well, and all that damage adds up, right? Now here's Liam with an army. And the Kodiak seems to have Sentinel Beacon. We have Sentinel Synergy as well. But that means that the Retriever will be next point. 6th point. And if Sean can turtle up here sufficiently with maybe a handful more Kodiaks, that should be okay. The anti-infantry turret, however, being rather useless against these. Mantis are absolutely tearing up the Kodiaks right now. This is not enough defenses here. Restoration drones doing so much work for these guys as well. And I believe that all 4 Kodiaks have just gone down. There's one in the back that barely made it to the back. Anti-vehicle turret will be providing a lot of great fire support. The best move for Liam right now is to honestly just take down the supply pads or something. Oh, the invulnerability is an interesting choice here against the anti-vehicle turret to quickly take that down. I don't dislike that, actually. Maybe Doug could stun all this? No? That could have been a nice play, but seems like Liam is just super solid. He's got his 3rd base. He's probably got a ton of resources, yeah, so he can make Wolverines absolutely all day. Shanagan has the power to pop down the Retriever, but not the supplies, and he's losing supply pads now. Barely has supply pads to begin with. And trying to expand isn't gonna help with that too much. He's also trying to go tier 3, but the only useful thing he'll be able to do with tier 3 is actually a Spartan. But he's kind of holding on, you know. He killed the Mantis. He lost 2 buildings for it, plus the turret, I guess. And the Kodiaks are a great counter to bunkers. Johnny has a star. Ooh, that's a nice stun. That's a really nice stun, but there's another garrison. Wow. So, this base is toast. I don't have a saving grace for Sean at the moment. He's getting neural implant. And after that, if he can save up for a miraculous Retriever, then great. But I feel like Liam is quite heavily equipped here to defend himself. He's getting Wingman? Oh my. He's got 1,000,000 generators, considering that he's got 3 buildings. Sergeant Johnson's coming out. He's got 2k, 2k. It is time. So you guys know what's next, right? Wait, he's not gonna do it. Johnson and his upgrade. Oh, he's gonna make condors. Unbelievable. Yep. Yep, this is great. Of course, Liam is not gonna get this base. That's just ridiculous, but how is Sean gonna come back here? Really needs to stop those Kodiaks now. I think that's quite enough. In fact, right now he will not be able to make the Retriever happen at all. Okay, now he can. No, he's still buying Kodiaks. But he's got like the power ready to go, so ideally the supplies would be close as well. And funnily enough, the Retriever is pretty good against Wingman Hornets. It's the Vultures that you can't deal with. Remote sensors, the OP power. That's right, chat. Well, there's the Condor gunship coming out. First reinforcements upgrade for Liam. And if he wanted to, he could upgrade all these bases to 7 slots. So the handful of Hornets actually providing a little bit of value here by taking out the Kodiaks. Apparently this base as well is absolutely toast before it finishes. Well, Sean is very far away from having the resources for the Retriever, so I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon now, as he started Wolverine production, which is pretty chill for the Condor, honestly. From the high ground you can take them down without much trouble. Spartan getting missed by the lasers. Alright, can Liam get the viabilities that he needs? Everything depends on that. Wolverines can see up at the moment. Oh, they can, because of the Sentinels. Now they got away, but as long as Liam just gets a handful of Nightingales in addition to this, he's fine. He's also got the beacon healing from Johnny. So if he uses all that together, this army gets healed up pretty fast. I think a second Condor is coming soon. Once Reinforcements 2 is done, it's gonna be Advanced Logistics 2. And who knows what else is queued. People really got better with Johnson when Rock started doing his level 2 bunker stuff, which you haven't seen here, but it's certainly been a key play of Liam's here as well, that he just kept putting bunkers into aggressive positions and kept the opposition off him. So long as you leave Johnson alone, this kind of stuff can happen, and it's very difficult to stop that. Question mark getting popped into the chat. He says, "Where's your coach?" Where is the coach? Great question. We still don't know. Alright, well, this game is in the dumpster, if you ask me, but maybe they have some ideas. Maybe Liam's gonna throw his Condor like that. Anti-air turret getting taken down. EMP Mech Blast, oh my god. Every single Wolverine is stunned. Is he gonna... Please viability something, Liam, before this thing dies. Oh, he doesn't need to. He's showing off. Beacons on. The one Hornet almost took down the last Wolverine. Drop turrets is... It is being annoying, but not too much trouble. Restoration drones will heal this up. Easy peasy. And while the Spartan is not exactly killable by the Condor, if the Vigils aren't perfect, it is gonna happen. Okay, can we also get some other units from Liam or not? He's making Mantis right now. Just to have some laser pointers for... I don't know, it's like a cat toy or something. Pretty sure that's what it does. Actually, don't do that with your cats. They think they can catch it, and they can't. Just like Sean. It's frustrating for the cats and Sean. They are definitely yelling in that coaching voice chat right now. Yikes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in game 2, and this is a rare sight in our content, but we've allowed Wardus for Sir Liam. Well, Sean can do it too, but the point is, there's no combat spoils. It's completely banned, but it's allowed. It's a really good pick for Mirage. Shanagon on the other side, or Sean V playing as Capitano Cutter. Cutter can certainly do this, but you'll be in trouble against this chopper opening, which just goes after the Marines. It's really nice that Sean got the mini base at least, but the chopper is certainly annoying and it will reduce your income overall. You kinda need a second Marine in the garrison in order to clean all this up. And Sean knows he will lose it, so best thing you can do right now is to just gather a little bit of resources here. That's totally cool. Making the early Spartan and then some snipers is, typically speaking, a good defense. Liam right now has the middle mini, and I assume what he wants to do with that is to get jump pack brutes rolling and going after the side minis to destroy both, maybe even simultaneously, if he can. Sentinel stopped attacking the Marines, which is very annoying in and of itself. Sean has the other mini though, and if he's lucky, this Marine going across the map might end up here by the mini base and steal that. No combat spoils, so Wardus doesn't benefit from that, unlike in a horrible ladder match, he would. Power node is gonna come in super useful. And there's the double raid camp as predicted. I assume that will be just a harvester. Shrapnel mines getting researched very early to allow these grunts to take down the buildings a little bit. Might as well. 3 grunts, the magic number to capture power nodes with. You can technically do it with 2, but you need some really solid micro. Is this team respawn, Sean? Yes. That is the reference we go with. Spartan trying to get a little bit of veterancy going. Very nice idea. But I think you're gonna need a slam and mine combo here to clean this up. It's a little bit too much. And here's the issue. The Hellbringer is good, but what you really need is snipers. As the Hellbringers kind of end up losing, actually. Oh man, that is rough. The mines have been countered completely by the Grenadier drop. And an infusion mine gets dropped as well. The Hellbringers are going to do their absolute best here, but I don't know, man. This is looking tough. Sean will probably end up losing the mini base and then still not have enough stuff to win with in this little engagement, although the Spartan is certainly a strong contender here. Liam should retreat, but if he can get a neat explosion going with these Grenadiers, that could really end up hurting this army, and I think he's going for it right now. He's expecting to lose one of the squad members. Sean, this is a trap! Oh my god, that detonation hurt. He realized all too late that that's what's gonna happen, and the Spartan's gonna eat the other shot. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Ooh. And then, of course, the damage over time from the infusion too, plus this slam with the hammer boys, that hurts so much. The Spartan will be able to run away from the remaining ones and stay alive at red health, as is common in this matchup. Everything of yours as UNSC is just at red health. Liam getting a second generator already. Not too many struggles with that. Sean might actually be first to tier 2. But what can you really do with that? I guess if you can squeeze out a handful of Warthogs and then maybe Dispersion Nozzle Halblingers and the Spartan upgrade, that would all be good stuff. Unfortunately, the slam didn't do anything. Nobody's stunned, and Liam surely won't walk into the mines except to get the premature detonation, which is exactly what he should be doing with that. And I think that Spartan's toast. Oh boy. It might be able to get out with this support from the ODSTs. That was actually super clean. Beautifully done by Sean. Great micro. That's actually very impressive. Liam even complimenting him. Well deserved. Oh no, he's putting a base right in front of the brutes. They're gonna slap that good, I think. Alrighty, you gamers. Shanagan upgrading the base, going to tier 2. It's got a chance. This setup is not impossible, but how important is it to hold this base? Well, it's life and death, ladies and gentlemen. You can't forgo that. Losing the mini base also a huge pain point. If Liam owns all the minis, that's nasty. Is worry allowed now? That's right. That's right. For show matches and the Pro League, we will be allowing it. And that's right. There's a Pro League coming, as well as an Amateur League as usual, as well as a Rising Star League, so that people in the middle can also comfortably play. News on this soon. The satchels were well placed, but of course Liam is watching. He's looking at his units. Brute's actually doing a lot of damage to the ODSTs, and the Grenadiers will even make this worse. Spartan's coming around to try and save him. Can it be done? Oh, the elites ended up going over the mines. That hurts a lot, but they're alive. They'll take out the ODSTs, leaving our boy Sean with 0 ODSTs, and in fact close to 0 units. What is the plan from here? Maybe if he can upgrade his base and heal it up and make turrets, things will be fine. But the addition of the Hunter is gonna make Warthogs pretty much impossible. You get a few of these bad boys and yeah, Trouble City. Spartan slowed. Probably chaseable by the Grunts and the Elites. Even if he gets into the garrison, oh my. Where is this going? Oh, low ground. But the engineer should be able to pop a pile of goo onto the high ground here and get rid of the Spartan, although the engineers, the elites are already doing this. Spartan goes down. The base has still been peppered all this time by the Hunter and the Brute. So that goes down now. Where is Sean's coach, indeed? Hey Venoms, thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. Shanagan looking to reach tier 3 it seems, but off of way too little units. That's a big difference between someone Pro League worthy like Liam. He will control the map, he will train a lot of units and keep you constrained into little areas of the map. He'll even take your power nodes away, man. Like everything that he needs to do, he is doing. He's not floating too many resources, building stuff whenever it's feasible. He's got the triple generator at home, so his economy is looking great. He's upgraded all the harvesters, and his production is close to the front lines. So long as you're in the lead, that is great. It can be risky if, you know, it's a more hotly contested area or a more back and forth game, but I think he's in a fine spot here. Oh, very nice drop again to deny one of the ODST satchels. And the goo will also be useful later down the line, but I think he's not going to use it for healing, as we do have this engineer from the Warriors drop. Only one power node left that's still untouched to this moment. Spartan's out. What's the play from here? Maybe a Condor? for Sean, but he actually has 0 resources, so Kodiak's again. Banished is even more able to shut those down than the UNSC is, as we've seen in the previous match. Banished just make shrouds, and Kodiaks are just kind of worthless at that point. Especially if you roll in with Shroud, Hunter, Engineer. Granted, you don't have the Engineer bubbles, but you still got a little bit of healing. Getting Infused Hammer for the hero. Yeah, Vortis himself is a great addition. Liam is very far from tier 3, but not that far to be honest. So at some point he will get there. Another mini base gonna be destroyed. Doesn't seem to have much of a chance. I guess one more play available to Sean would be the big drop of Cutter, right? That's always quite significant. And, you know, the Spartan is just farming these Marauders, so that's pretty good news for him. Maybe he can eventually star up. Spartans are usually not so easy for Banish to deal with, but once you have the Wraith numbers and a handful of support units, should be all good. Kodiaks again, he says. We've seen this trick before. Oh! Mine's hurt, but everything survives except that one Marauder. Kars is a bad coach. I don't think Kars is the coach, to be completely honest. But nobody expects to Cutter Kodiaks, they say. You know what? Anybody remembers Hechi, who has been, by the way, unbanned by us, just a heads up. Really hope to see him either in the Rising Star or the Pro League, whatever he ends up qualifying to. And whatever the rules end up being around that, but he likes to make mini bases on the enemy side of the map, obviously, and making Kodiaks from there. So the Proxy Kodiak would definitely be interesting to see, but I don't think we're gonna get to that point here, as Liam is just crushing this base right now. I don't think this is anything but a Cataclysm setup. Space will burn. The Kodiaks are burning, the Spartan's running into fire too, and the jump isn't gonna particularly help there. It's a tier 3 Spartan, so it's pretty strong, right? But the base has sustained significant damage just now, and this hero can just do this all day. Mostly looking at Grenadiers here. Several of them from drops, but Liam also made some himself, which is the interesting part. There's a big Cutter drop. Sean does have some resources, but like, you know, these brutes are destroying everything. It's just a handful of squads, but they're upgraded to double value, right? Once again, the Satchels don't manage to do anything. The tank's already destroyed, and with Invigorating Frenzy, the Banished army doesn't seem to be dying. The hero might go down, but everything else is full health again. Hero can be remade for cheaps. But Sean just spent his entire economy on this. Drops coming in to further bolster the Banished forces. And that, I think Sean's pretty much toast, man. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Sean's blowing up his buildings. The Spartan's gonna go across the map. We have to call in the close air support. Oh, 115? Nope. Can't even make a pad. Leave him too strong, man. Buff the coach. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vault. Now, things are changing. Liam is gonna flex a little bit. Pavium on this map? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's definitely a flex. At least that's my opinion. On the other side, we've got Shanagon picking a much more meta and much more mobile Forge. Generator second, of course, very standard for Forge. You got all these cheaper upgrades, so might as well just quickly do that. Also the Marines quick to the power. Chopper might get to deny that, and what I'm curious about is Liam gonna do more than one chopper? So far, no. Which might kind of suggest a second generator? Maybe not. You know, if Liam gets the minis, then no. But he's got the resources for it right now. So he might just put that up there. But usually the better layout is to put your second generator into this slot, so that you can burn out the 5 back buildings, as opposed to the 4 front ones. You notice 5 is a bigger number than 4. That's the logic behind that. You could take down on the Marine. We probably missed a little bit of micro there. But the macro aspect of this is in fact more important than the kill of a Marine. Sean also going for the quick second generator, which might mean that Liam gets to steal his mini bases. Remains to be seen, but so far he's only picking the safe mini in the back and not looking to steal anything just yet. But he is on location. It's just that the Jackrabbit has more vision, so that was never gonna happen. Little Bunny has been waiting for Liam and Meta plays content for Halo Wars, and both at the same time. Hell yes, hell yes. Are they playing for money? Yes, the winner is taking home 30 bucks. A little mini show match here. That's what our best of 7s are paying out usually. It's pretty standard in Halo Wars 2 land. Of course, tournaments having bigger rewards because they're longer. But show matches are usually pretty effective for players, so highly recommend requesting them. And if you're one of the viewers that might be inclined to commission such a show match, we're basically not charging anything extra except the PayPal fees. So feel free to check out our show match store on the website. Metalloid says that Liam's is the preferred building placement. Well, you do get... The point of that is that you get several charges of burnout in tier 1 that's applying to these 4 frontal buildings, whereas the back one is useless for the moment. It's about how long the game will be, so definitely the short-term advantage is in this layout. And then if you want to play for the longer game, you do it in the back. But the thing is, you can get 4 buildings up front anyway, right? You put the second generator here, you put the second harvester here, and then you still get the burnout on all of it. Anywho. But with the first burnout, you need to target 2 harvesters, and that's why usually people do this. Anyway. The mini-base battles have begun. Sean is in tier 2, and he's starting to make some Warthogs. I don't see the Forge Hog just yet, nor in the production queue. Oh, there it is. Just starting now. Very good. You'll need to get those numbers pumping quick, because our Pavium player has all these hunters. And although there's nothing special to them here, they should be able to handle themselves. Pavium doesn't particularly buff him or anything. Nor do you get any great leader powers to deal with Forge. But you can at least keep up in the economy, more or less. And Hunters beat Warthogs. It is known. They're slow though. They're really slow. Alright, more hunters coming in. The Warthog might turn this around. Only 3 hunter squads. But with a little bit of stunning action there, oh my goodness. The Warthogs will be going down and there's just a Warthog left. But the Marauder slowing it down, the Hunters can actually put on quite a bit of damage. Oh boy. Liam absolutely wrecked the early game of Sean. With the fast tier 2 being a delayed early game, of course. Now let's see what Liam is adding. Just more harvesters in the back. No doubt looking for that burnout free. Pavium himself is coming out. But he might be shut down pretty hard by the hogs. This base might be in trouble now. We are after all looking at several brutes peppering it. Liam is also beautifully spread out, so Scatter Bomb, I guess, would be able to destroy this group. This mini base on the other side is certainly in trouble. Pavium is in there. Advanced Designator is getting researched. Will that be in time? I think Sean should stay here. Ignore his base dying. Just recycle that supply pad and get out of here. There you go. Well done. It's also nearly tier 3. Getting the tier 3 Warthog rolling would be fantastic right now. Needs to destroy this base very badly. I like the heavy metal pick. We'll be mostly ignoring this leader power, but that base is just getting healed up by the Pavium, and as more and more hunters pop out, this is gonna be problematic, but the Warthogram's keeping the Pavium down at least, but he can't do too much damage. And the Warthog plus the Hogs will be able to deal with this many hunters at least. And then eventually the mini base. So unless Liam can make his buildings invulnerable with Pavium stand, that's not happening yet, so Pavium is not gonna come out, and more hunters are being killed. Liam's ideal play would be to actually just go for the counter attack like he is doing. Exactly. He doesn't need this mini base too badly. Do bear in mind, he's got this. He's got this. He's got this. He's shielding up at home. He's got an anti-vehicle turret. He's got the base coming up. He's in a fantastic spot right now. So Sean, although he's in tier 3, wait, did he actually research the Warthog up? No! You gotta get the tier 3 Warthog, man. It's the most important tier 3 upgrade. No, Sean. Where's the coach? Oh, he's got some anti-infantry turrets and a normal one. Maybe he can get more. But this is a tall order. Okay, the Kodiaks are getting dropped in. We're going for the full-on counter-offensive. This is Sean's last chance. He needs to make this work right now. The Warthog will be able to tank that anti-vehicle shot, but oh no, the Kodiak is deployed right in position for the anti-vehicle turret to shoot it. Okay, it turns around, so that's good news. Kodiaks will be stripping the shield real quick. And Liam doesn't have an easy way to come home. The hunters would take absolutely forever, and they have no anti-building damage. They can't threaten this base, so he actually needs to try to save this. I'm not sure how he'll do it. Maybe Lich at home? Maybe Lich on the enemy side and just back it up with hunters and make locusts from that. That would be sick. Anti-vehicle turret is gone. And now mission number next would be to actually destroy the base. Kodiaks is seemingly attacking the main, I think. Yes, they are. That's good, but the Lich on the other side has been stripping the base already. One building is Shawnagon. And there come the Locusts. There's absolutely no defense against the Locusts. It's totally safe to make them. Gotta target that main. The infantry will tank the anti-vehicle turret for long enough. It's no worries at all. I'm firing my lasers. Last anti-vehicle turret's toast. Now, unless Sean gets enough resources for a grizzly drop, I don't think he can make a base trade happen, honestly. Trying to heal his home base, and now he's getting the Gozo charge, and it's too late! Healing's nice, man, but Locusts! Oh! The base is gone. It's Shawnagon. I don't think his counterattack is looking anywhere near as good. Liam still has health on this. He's destroyed Warthogs. He's gonna Pavium stand. Is that a level 2 Pavium stand actually? That thing's huge. Liam, did you upgrade that? What? Scatter Bomb is gonna help. The Pavium stand heal is very, very slow, bear in mind. Oh! Look at the axe! Woo! They can see, right? Oh my god, they can't see far enough. It's healed up so much, and Liam has got more stuff on the other side of the map. He's got 2 bases rolling. They hate him. Double extractor and everything. Oh my goodness. Clean victory for Liam once again. That's a 3-0. Sean's on his last life. Can he bring this back in any way, shape, or form? Even one victory would be glorious for Sean, I think. It is Liam after all. You guys have to keep that in mind. This guy, he's something special. Okay, this could be the last game. Liam White has absolutely smacked Sean B around as far. This time he's gonna be doing it with Serena, or so he thinks. So he thinks. On the other side, we've got Shawnagon. And he's not playing Johnson, it's in fact Jerome. So I'm gonna have to bring up Liam's card again, sorry, that's how I set it up. That's my bad, I probably shouldn't be doing that. It's Jerome. Now, both players will be going to the sides, picking up the resources. No real engagement just yet. Of course, Liam going for that front mini base. He'll be putting a barracks on this and pumping cryo troopers like there's no tomorrow. Ah, that's the wrong... It looks similar. It's not the right place. In 1v1, this part is cut off. Big shame, big shame. I do wish that hadn't been the case. I think it's a mistake to cut off the map, but hey. Giving all these extra pathways to hide your units, I think is fantastic. Same on this side, same on this side. Having this extra little path would be so nice to have. But anyway, talking about the game more, Sean is trying to get the hero out real quick. Just like Liam is, but Liam's a little bit behind on that. It's gonna start with cryo troopers after all. And the second point will be unlocked. They'll get their shields and their little cryo aura. And then of course the ice cream truck. Now, Jerome is relatively safe in his Mantis against all this ice business. So that is pretty good news for him. But who's gonna stop these buildings from getting slowed down there? The chill reduces your income. If you look at Shawnagon's power, it's nowhere to be seen. I don't think he's gonna upgrade. I don't think he's gonna be able to upgrade his hero, man. No turrets so far. So this rush is looking so far pretty devastating. I could have slowed down the heroes appearance as well, but oh well. Don't need to super rely on that. Good choice to run over the mines because, oh no, Liam just blew them up with the icicles. That's always super painful. But yeah, guys, if you zoom in, you are able to see all the cloaked things on the map. So Liam just paying good attention to his surroundings. The sniper is a good play. The turret is a good play. If you can kite well here with time for heroes, the sniper is fast enough to take everything down. But it needs careful micro for sure. See if that Jerome can clean up. And well, if the sniper spending calms down a bit, it will be possible to upgrade the turret as well to anti-vehicle, which is going to be a super important part of this play. You gotta do something about this ice cream truck. One turret, even two turrets, even three turrets are not enough. You need anti-vehicle. Believe me, I've tried. I've tried so many times. This is one of the hardest things to face in the UNSC mirror. Serena is just so powerful. You don't have rams or anything like that on your scouts. So it kind of just is what it is. Sean actually overbuying his mini bases. Okay. Spending a lot of resources on this, whereas Liam is just getting the 2 power nodes. And now we'll be able to enter this main base of Sean's. Really need to see a turret upgrading immediately, because if Liam just chooses to go in there, it's end of the world kind of scenario. Right, the ice cream truck will help take this out pretty quickly. Great difficulty for the Jerome units to try to cross the ice, of course. It's very interesting to see such a great rise of both Serena and Johnson here in the stages of the game where you could say the game is getting old, right? People are figuring out how to play, but still new strategies are being developed. People are figuring out that these not so meta leaders, or what was formerly considered that, are actually pretty good. Mantis is in serious trouble though. Liam's doing a great job surrounding the... He's dead. The Jerome is dead. Oh my god, his Jerome died. Taking out this sniper. And with that, there's not much left for Sean really that he can do. He's got all the mini bases in the world, right? So that's supposed to be nice, but cryo troopers are on the job. That's not a cryo trooper. Should be a cryo trooper here to basically shut it down and make it not worthy of the investment. We're gonna have mastodons that could totally turn things around, of course. Jerome coming out as well. The third turret's up, and the watchtower is getting added. But again, to deal with a tier 2 cryo trooper and ice cream truck, yes, that just didn't want to come out. To deal with that, you do need the upgraded turrets. You need unit superiority. And you'll also be facing Frost Ravens to make everything worse. So everything that gets frozen gets also shattered really quick and then be frozen really quickly. And then to top it all off, Liam just keeps going with this composition and he saves up for his big drop, which is truly a game ender. I think that is going to be the course of the game. I can already hear it. The Raven's out. Gotta chill, bro. Also, like the proxy base, maybe Liam will set up some chili Kodiaks up there. Best case scenario for Sean here is that he somehow reaches tier 2, gets that Spartan upgrade, and fills up the Mastodons with combat tech Marines. I just don't see a better way to do this. This will deal very nicely with the Frost Ravens. Now having the ability to double pump the Frost Ravens also is great. But if you want to add Kodiaks, that's also fine. I mean, they also will be adding a ton of chill to this. Mastodons are helpful against Kodiaks, but, you know, mass Frost Raven, in addition to all the other chill stuff. I don't know about that, man. That sounds rough. Do note, the Cryo Troopers actually don't do much base damage, as you can see. This Marine is basically doing more. Most of their damage is in the freezing and the shattering, but they don't have the ability to shatter things by themselves. So you need a ton of them to get the shatter effect, or just some support units that actually do that. A mini base is gonna be broken down eventually. They're already in an even mini base situation, but the fact that this constantly keeps getting chilled, Sean basically doesn't have income compared to Liam. Look how fast the numbers go for Liam, and I do wish we had an indicator of the exact income rate, but that's not happening, is it? Another sneaky Marine gets caught. And you know what? Sean is doing a pretty good job of recapturing the power nodes. That's nice. And I'm sure he can get his Jerome upgraded now. It's a pretty expensive upgrade, but hey, not bad at all. Oh, there's a Kodiak up here. I'm sorry, what? Where did that come from, Liam? Oh, there's a garage here. Okay, I didn't notice that. And I guess Liam just wants Sean to chill. The Kodiak's gonna be shelling from the other side, easily shattering some of these buildings. Takes 2 shots to shatter, I think. But either way, Kodiaks do good damage against buildings anyway. They don't really need the support of the shattering. It's just an added bonus. Oh boy. Half the base is already gone. All the units are frozen up. The Marines aren't going to particularly last long here either. Oh no. Ice cream truck is probably going to go down here. Unless Liam has a heal. Liam, no heal. There's an anti-vehicle turret. It wasn't worth it. Thing is, Liam can still see thanks to these shards. So you can slowly but surely take down all of these Mastodons. Huge trouble for Sean if he loses them. He doesn't have money to begin with. Well, if he loses these units, even less money. There's only 1 turret here for Liam. Not a huge fan of that, but I guess the watchtowers are helping him see further as well. Right now, it's mostly the vision from this guy that he's got. But certainly the triple watchtower allows you to see far. Look at that radius on the minimap. I believe the Spartan must be inside of the Mastodon. Managed to do no damage, but the Victory turret actually doing some pretty good work here. Taking down 2 Kodiaks and the Frost Raven. And maybe 2 Frost Raven. Oh, that's sick! The mines might deal with the Kodiak as well. Very nicely done. Dude, Sean might actually have a slight chance here. That was some decent value. If he can rebuild on his base and add in a handful of units and maybe save up for Omega team, that could be an option. Wow, nice. 1 star now on that hero. Pull the X shut down by the smoke. There's another one shelling him. Marines are coming out? What? Well, I think Liam will just go tier 3, honestly. He's got all the mini bases on the map, or he's about to have them. And if he upgrades all the supply pads, I'm sure he can afford the big drop very easily as well. Spartan's in trouble. Yeah, Liam really wants to freeze it. Still plenty of shields on this guy, but for how much longer? Another freeze is impending. Oh, look at that vision range for Liam. That's wild. The Spartan gets absolutely fried here. Or it would. Oh. A more correct approach would be to call this getting put on ice. That's exactly what happened to Sean V. He'll be back, I'm sure, along with his coach. But Liam, for the moment, a little bit of a too big bite. He can't chew this. Not yet. Maybe in the future. Well done by Liam. Enjoy the prize. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.